Today, we're putting this little pump through a full campground workout. That's right, a full campground workout. That means we're gonna try to inflate an air mattress, deflate an air mattress, and inflate a car tire all on the same battery. I wanna know how much battery life that you have with this guy. Now, this is a bigger pump, it's a bigger battery. It's not one of those ones that you're gonna just sit in your glove box. It's not gonna fit in your glove box, nor would I recommend it. We're gonna call that a party pump because it does so much more than just inflate your car tires. Right here. Not only are you gonna be able to inflate your car tires, you're also gonna be able to inflate all of your pool toys, all of your inflatables, all of your air mattresses, and all the accessories that you need, your kayaks, your SUP pumps, and your inflatable tents, because apparently now tents need to be blown up. The other thing that you're gonna get is a DC charger, right? So if you do run out of battery, you can just plug this into your car and you are good to go and get back on the road. Plus, you can also do all of your sports balls, your Presta and your Schrader valves. So depending on the bike that you choose, you can do that as well. Are you sensing the theme here? The theme for this guy is that it is versatile. You can do your car, you can do your air mattress, you can do your tent, you can do your SUP pump, you can do your kayak, you can do your sports ball. The list goes on and on. You can do it all with this guy. Now, how long is it gonna last? And are you gonna be able to do it all on one charge? Highly doubt it, but let's find out together. Really quick, let me take you on a quick journey of how to start it, how to operate it, and what to expect when you actually press the power button. Right here, you're gonna have inflate, deflate. So all of your attachments goes right here. Deflation, when you wanna deflate stuff, we're gonna be using that today as well. Right here, over here, you have your USB-C, which I love that. So I have tons of those USB-C, I'm sure you do too. And then you have your DC import right here, your 12-volt import. This, to turn it on, you just simply press and hold the power button right there and it kicks on right there. To switch your mode right here, to turn your flashlight on, which is really cool, you do have a flashlight. So at nighttime, if your air mattress deflates on you in the tent, you can kick that on and pump it up a little bit more. Or if you need this as a roadside situation, you have that light there to help you put air in your tire as well. The modes, we're gonna start right here. So you got a car tire mode, a motorcycle mode, bicycle, sports ball, kayak slash paddleboard, inflatable tent, that still blows my mind. And then right here, this is gonna be your other, so you can customize the setting. Today, we're gonna be using this for my air mattress. The air mattresses, usually you don't like to go over 1 PSI, so we're gonna do that with the air mattress. Then this is your deflate. So if you wanna deflate something, which we're gonna be doing that today as well, you'd use that for your deflate. And then last but not least, you have an other, which goes up to 120 PSI. And that's pretty high. So this one's gonna be for your air compressor. So for your tires, think of your bigger tires, not just your car tires, things that need a little bit higher PSI, you're gonna go here. But today, we're gonna be using that guy right this second, and we're gonna actually time this to see how long it takes to inflate our air mattress and how long it takes to put air in our tires. So join the journey, come along, and let's find out together. Now this pump uses a 120 watt dual motor. Keyword is dual motor system, and is rated for way more than 120 watts. It actually moves about 106 gallons of air per minute. Now we're talking about gallons of air volume, not 106 gallons of liquid. The high airflow here is intended for large, low pressure items like a mattress, tents, pool floats, kayaks, and paddleboards. Now again, this doesn't mean the pump moves 106 gallons per minute when it's inflating a tire. A mattress needs a large amount of volume at low pressure, while a tire needs a smaller volume of compressed air to much higher pressure. That's why this pump has separate high volume and then again another pump for high pressure systems. Now we're currently at 1 minute and 55 right now. We're almost to 2 minutes. I'm also listening for any major changes in the motor, checking whether those hose or pumps becomes excessively hot while we're working, things like that. All right, that was 4 minutes and 40 seconds roughly, right? So just under 5 minutes for this to inflate. I've never been able to just set and forget an air mattress. Usually I just have those portable pumps and you either have to babysit it, or if you walk away, you gotta hope that the mattress doesn't pop. Neither of those happen with this guy because it automatically shut off, giving you the peace of mind that, hey, it doesn't matter if it's 4 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever the minutes are, you can set it, forget it, walk away, and know that this thing's not gonna inflate more than it needs to. This air mattress at 1 is perfectly inflatable. It's not too hard, not too rigid. I'm a bigger guy of about 200 pounds and it is firm and hitting me in all the right spots. So that's the air mattress. Now let's move on to deflating and then jumping over to a car and seeing if, now that we tackle the air mattress, can we tackle the car with the same amount of efficiency and grace? Now, inflating the air mattress, well, honestly, that's only half the battle. And anybody who's tried to put one back in the original storage bag knows that removing all the air can be more frustrating than filling it. Now, I moved the hose from the inflation connection over to the deflation side. Instead of pushing air into the mattress, the pump is now pulling it back out. So we got the clock on. We're gonna see exactly how long it's gonna take to deflate it. Now, the manufacturer here publishes a maximum inflation airflow of 400 liters or approximately 106 gallons per minute. It doesn't provide a separate advertised deflation rate, so rather than guessing, we're actually timing the performance of this mattress. I am not gonna actually help it by stepping on it or rolling it or anything like that because I wanna see how much the pump can get out on its own. And you can see it's actually doing a really good job. It's pulling the air out that usually remains trapped inside, you know, those pesky corners, the folds. It's looking like it's getting pretty flat now. And the flatter it gets, the easier it will be to put back in the storage bag. I'm gonna say that is probably good right there. And I can already tell we're pushing the limits of this battery, but 2 minutes and 35 seconds to deflate the air mattress, about 4.5 minutes, 5 minutes to inflate it. What's not to love already? I'm liking the speed of this, the set it and forget it nature, and how flat this is. Yeah, I'm definitely getting this back into the bag. So step 1 complete. Now let's move on to step 2. All right, this tire's lost a little bit of PSI. We're at 30, we need to be at 33. That's what I have this set at. So you can already see right here that our red light for the battery is for inflating and deflating the mattress. We're kind of red. So we're just gonna see if we can top this tire off right here, see how long it takes to go 3 PSI. All right, a little faster than I expected. I thought I was gonna walk away and just set it and forget it. I walked away, turned around, it was off. 3 PSI, 30 seconds roughly. So 5 PSI a minute, 10 PSI 2 minutes. And let's just extrapolate that out now. That's not always gonna be the case. It's gonna be dependent on how high your PSI is or how flat your tire is starting out. But that is super impressive for it being on a low battery. All right, this little guy right here, maybe not so little, it's not the smallest pump in the world, but it does 2 things very well. It combines 2 inflatable air pumps really well. You got your air pump and you have your air compressor all in one. So yeah, I can live with it being just a little bit bigger than, because it serves 2 purposes. Now this guy right here, you can see the battery is almost dead, but it did the job. It inflated an air mattress in 5 minutes. It deflated it in 2.5 minutes, and it knocked the tire, air compressor tire, topping off that tire by 3% in under 30 seconds, and it still has a little bit of battery left. I could probably go put another 3 PSI, top off all the other tires with this guy as well. So yeah, this little guy right here has done more before breakfast than most of my kids do every single morning.